Down to our left at the west end, we feature the south side of the field. These fans here are cheering. They want to see a score. They want to see Mississippi score against Tennessee right now. Let's see if they can do it. It's a C formation. A shift to the right with Conerly back there. Conerly gets it again. He's running to the right. Finds a hole and he scores a touchdown. It was Conerly. And if a man ever deserves the plaudits of the crowd for scoring, that boy does, because he's led his team all around this field this afternoon. And finally it has culminated in a touchdown with Conerly carrying it over to make the score Mississippi 6, Tennessee nothing. The conversion probably will be made by Captain Ray Poole, the left-hander, at least attempted. It is not. It's Bobby Oswald who will attempt to convert down at the west end of the field to our left. Marty Salmon is holding the ball. Bobby Oswald will kick. Here it is. It is good. It's good. The score, Mississippi 7, Tennessee nothing. Let's see if we can get the music from the Mississippi Band. Ole Miss 7.
WLOL, Knoxville.
Here's the score. At the end of the first half, the score is Georgia 6, Florida 7.
Here's the first half football score. At the end of the first half, it's Georgia 7, Florida 6. Mississippi will kick to Tennessee, with the Volunteers defending the west goal down to our left. There have been a host of substitutions for both teams. We'll just give you the line and backfields in a few moments. But we're ready for the kickoff. It's Mississippi kicking off to Tennessee. Captain Ray Poole will do the booting. The whistle sounds. Tennessee's ready. Down to the far side of the field. It's taken on the 10-yard line by Bob Long. He comes to the 15, the 20. His hip once, gets away at a time. Bob Long, seen back 20 yards in. 10-man tackle for Mississippi. Bob Long of Tennessee, and it's wing back. He's a former blocking back. Shifted over to that position to the win today against Mississippi. Tennessee's ball first down, 10 yards to go on their own 30. Ball is midway between the sidelines. 6-2-2-1 defense for Mississippi. Formation over to the right. Bob London, Mark Major. Mark Major finds a hole in the center. It's good for 3 yards. Jimmy Crawford, Dave Bridgers, and Bernard Blackwell are all three riding on Major's back as he goes through the line. 3-yard gain, second down, 7 yards to go for the 3-yard line. The score is Mississippi 7, Tennessee nothing. It's about 2.5 minutes until this first half is over. Single wing to the right, back of a balanced line for Tennessee, 6-2-2-1 for Mississippi. Backtailing is Bob Lund. Mark Major's in close. Major gets the ball. He goes into the line for about 5 yards, pretty close to it, driving hard. He got up to the Tennessee port 37. He gained 4 yards on the play. Third down now and 3 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Here's the Mississippi line from left end to right end since the substitutes. It's Poole, Mann, Blackwell, Bridgers, Crawford, Lambert, and Gailey. In the backfield, they've got Oswald, Conerly, Curland, and Dickerson. Tennessee's line they'll get to in a second. Single wing over to the right with Bob Lund and Mark Major. Lund's deep, Major's in close. Digits are still being called. It's the 6-2-2-1 for Mississippi. Bob Lund has the ball. He gets to the line of scrimmage to the 40-yard line and into the players' bench over here on this south side of the field. He was run out on the play by Bobby Oswald of Mississippi, out on the 40-yard line after he gained 3 yards, and it may be a first down for Tennessee. Tennessee asked for a measurement on it. It's just short of a first down if it isn't. And now Tennessee sends in some more substitutions. Timeout for a measurement. They're bringing the chain all the way over to the field, and they're going to measure Lund's footprint where he stepped out of bounds. You don't see that very often. They're going to measure his footprint where he stepped out, and we'll see whether or not. It is a first down for Tennessee on the 40-yard line. Boy, that was really measured down to a fine inch. First and 10 for the Volunteers on their own 40. Philip Poole is now in at the cousin of Captain Ray Poole, the left end. Philip Poole, 2 Pooles in there. Now we've got 2 Pooles in there. Now, and the score is Mississippi 7, Tennessee 6. A forward pass. It went from Proctor to Powell. Mitchell has gone in to attempt a conversion for Tennessee. J.B. Proctor's holding. Score is 7-6 right now. If this conversion is made, it'll be 7-7. Here's the kick. It is not good. Charlie Mitchell misses. It is not good. The score is still 7-6. Mississippi leading. That was a 67-yard net gain by a forward pass for a touchdown for Tennessee. And General Bob Neeland, ladies and gentlemen, and his entire squad have got up, walked over to the sideline, and are urging the boys on. General Neeland right in the middle of them, applauding. Now here's a substitute for Tennessee going in. It's Alan Fielding going back in at wingback in place of Max Parsons. General Neeland was enthusiastic about that forward pass thrown by J.B. Proctor, the Nashville, Tennessee youth from Corn High School. He's a freshman. He's lightly put together, but he brings a record from Corn High that shows him to be a highly regarded football player, and he is in just a moment. The score is 7-1. Tennessee kicks Charlie Mitchell booty. It goes down to the 20-yard line. Brought back to the 25, the 30, the 35, and carries it to the Mississippi. He tripped, was his power to knock it out of his will, made the tackle. It's Mississippi now, first down and 10 to go on their own 36-yard line. The score is 7-6. The ball taken by Conerly. He runs back, can't find an opening, decides to run, then passes, throws it to Salmon. Salmon catches it on the 45 and is down in a tumble on the 46-yard line. Get down there by Ray Gross of Tennessee. It's a first down for Mississippi as a result of that forward pass. Front pass, decided to run, then kick to Barney Salmon, who caught it for a first down on the 47 when the official puts it down in Mississippi territory. Time is out on the field. Mississippi asks for timeout. I think Salmon was hurt on that last play. He's going out of the game, and Cecil Dickerson comes in. Dickerson from Indianola, Mississippi, a freshman. 160 has been taken out of the game. Tennessee is guard. Stevenson is center. Sharkey Price at right guard. Norman Nesroll at right tackle. And Dick Jordan at right end. In the backfield, Alan Fielding's on the wing. Charlie Mitchell blocking. George Ballesteros for the first time today is in the game at fullback. And J.B. Proctor, the boy who just threw the touchdown pass for Tennessee, is playing safety man on defense right now. For Mississippi, Ray Pools at left end. Bill Erickson at left tackle. Bernard Blackwell at left guard. Dave Bridges at center. Jimmy Crawford at right guard. George Lambert at right tackle. And A.J. Smith at right end. In the backfield, it's Buddy Bowen, Charlie Conerly, Cecil Dickerson, and Marvin Kearns at fullback. Buddy Bowen goes out the flank, wide to the left. Shift to the right, Conerly's flank. Man in motion, Dickerson to the left. Conerly takes the fake to reverse, throws a pass down the field, a long one, and it is good. Down to the Tennessee 35. It's completed to Bowen. He runs to the 30 and is down with 3 Tennessee tacklers on his back. George Ballesteros and J.B. Proctor and Charlie Mitchell all went down there. That was a flanker play. It worked that time. Buddy Bowen got the pass on the 35 and ran 5 yards before he was tackled. Now, Mississippi's on the march once more. First down and 10 to go on the Tennessee 30-yard line. 15 yards from the far side of the field. The score in the third quarter is Mississippi 7, Tennessee 6. The time remaining in this third period is 5 minutes of playing time, that is. He's asking for a new football. Apparently somebody has perspired too heavily on this one and it's getting split. What do you think, Lawrence? 29 passes have been attempted by Mississippi passes. That is according to the statistics given us here by Red Finley. And that is a doggone good record. Paul Davis, the Knoxville High School young high boy who's been injured, the lightest center to ever hold down a berth at Mississippi, is now in there. He's the alternate captain in at center for Mississippi. He's injured, but he's going to play. He's 175-pound, 6-footer, a junior from Knoxville, Tennessee. Orvis Milner's in at blocking back for the Volunteers. There's a correction on that. It's 14 out of 20. 14 passes have been completed out of 20 by Mississippi. A little change in that, but it's still a doggone good record. Just over to the right, ran in motion, he's Dickerson. The ball taken by Conerly. He can't find a receiver, he's running with it. He gets to the 25 and is hit down on the 24 by Royal Price of Tennessee. Conerly is a dangerous man, very dangerous. It is now Mississippi's ball, second down, and that ball went from the 30-yard line down to the 23 when it's put down. That is a 7-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 3 to go. The ball on the 23. 15 yards from the far side of the field. A 6-2-2-1 defense for the Volunteers. T formation shift to the right. Conerly and Sherman are back. Conerly fading to throw pass. He doesn't pass. He runs down the middle again. Gets to the 20-yard line inside the 20 Tennessee. The Knoxville High School visits Tennessee. 11-yard line when it's put down by the officials. Balance line shift to the right, the Notre Dame shift. Out flanking is Buddy Bowen. A lateral shovel pass goes to 5-yard line, and down he rolls on the 4. Marvin Curland of Mississippi took a shovel pass from Charlie Conn, and he went down to the 4-yard. 3 minutes left in this third quarter, and goal to go on the 4-yard line for Mississippi. Apparently that touchdown pass to Tennessee made them mad. They're driving hard. Shift over to the right. He gets to the line of scrimmage. He's inside the 5 to the 3 and down on the 2-yard line. He was tackled on the play by Allen Fielden of Tennessee. 2-yard line. Second down, 2. Driving hard up at that east goal to our right. We're speaking from the south side of the field here at Trump Stadium, Memphis, Tennessee. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is Mississippi 7, Tennessee 6. Mississippi knocking at the touchdown gate. They have a T formation, back of a balanced line. Shift over to the left. That puts Dickerson back. It's taken, however, back by Curland. He hits the left side of the line and fails to go over. He was hit by Joe Stevenson and Price. 3 of them in there. The center of the Tennessee line stopped him a yard short of a touchdown. Third down and a yard to go as Tennessee's line bucked up that time and held. Still 2 more tries, however, for these Mississippi Rebels who are rebelling against Tennessee's Orange Wave. It's 7-6 Mississippi in the third quarter. 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this period. The score is 7-6. We repeat, Mississippi, with Mississippi 1 yard from another score. T formation, shift to the right. It's Conerly and Curland. Conerly gets it. He runs to the right side of the line, and he scores. It is now 13 for Mississippi, 6 for Tennessee. For the second time this afternoon, Charlie Conerly bucked over for a touchdown against Tennessee. And the score is 13 for Mississippi, 6 for Tennessee. This score was made up at the east end of the field to our right. As the Rebels move farther out in front of the Tennessee Volunteers, Ray Poole will attempt a conversion. Ray Poole of Mississippi will attempt to convert to the Volunteers, or rather for the Ole Miss Rebels against the Volunteers. Cecil Dickerson will hold. Ready for the kick. He boots. It's good. The score is 14-6 Mississippi. Let's get the Mississippi band. Substitutions for Tennessee: Stapleton at left guard and Bogren at right guard. Stevenson's at center for the Volunteers. Mississippi will kick off to Tennessee, and the Rebels will defend the west goal down to our left. There's 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter with the score Mississippi 14 and Tennessee 6. Ben Mann has gone in at left tackle. They call him Puny Man. He weighs only 214 and stands just 6'2". Freshman, Puny Ben Mann, number 61, at left tackle for Mississippi. Ready for the kickoff. It's Ray Poole kicking off for Mississippi. It's a high end-over-end kick down to the 4-yard line. J.D. Proctor comes to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, reverses his field to the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, over midfield to the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, and he's tackled on the Mississippi 22-yard line. He was hit out on the play by Farley Salmon, who got in there before we could give you the substitution. J.B. Proctor, the Nashville High Youth we were talking about earlier, a 19-year-old freshman whose ability in practice was better than average, and his game ability is equal, if not surpassing the average. Right now, just ran the ball from his own 4 down to the Mississippi 23-yard line, where the official puts it down and says Tennessee has it. First down and 10 to go. First down and 10 for the Volunteers on the Mississippi 23-yard line as J.B. Proctor speeds up the field and puts the Volunteers back in this ball game, even though Mississippi's leading by a score of 14-6 with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Max Parton has gone in for Allen Fielden at wingback for the Volunteers. We have a host of substitutes for Mississippi, which is keeping Lawrence Dempsey mighty busy, and we'll get him to you in a moment. Finger wing over to the left for Tennessee. J.B. Proctor and George Ballesteros are back. Proctor has the ball. He's going to try to pass it, but it's blocked. The pass was blocked. It was intended for Jim Powell, the weak side end, but he never did get out of a trap that they had him in down there, and he couldn't catch it. It was blocked by the right tackle Lambert. He came in and threw his hands up and knocked it down. Second down, 10 yards to go on the Mississippi 23. As Proctor just ran from his own 4 on the kickoff down to that point. The over 15 yards from this side of the field. It's a 6-2-2-1 defense for Mississippi. Single wing over to the left. Dallas Harris is in close. Orvis Milner is now in there blocking. A high pass from center, second by Proctor. He throws a pass, it's completed to Powell on the 10, the 5, and he scores for Tennessee. Moving in and out of that gate. Potter has really been busy since Tennessee scored the touchdown because General Nealon, with about 35 seconds left in this third quarter, sent in a whole host of new men and has completed 4, a little less than 50%. Here's the kickoff with Hillman doing the booting for Tennessee. It's taken on the 5-yard line, brought back to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and up to the 28-yard line. It was carried back by Bobby Wilson of Mississippi. Orvis Milner of Tennessee made a chilling tackle that time. The Tennessee line from left end to right end is Jim Powell, Dick Huffman. The Tennessee line from left end to right end is Jim Powell, Dick Huffman.
To quote from a recent government booklet on the subject, home insulation is no better than the man who installs it. Pioneers in the insulation field in East Tennessee, Lowe Brothers Blown Rock Wool Insulation is installed by factory-trained and experienced men who have the know-how you want for the job. Remember these 3 advantages. 1, a home cooler in summers. 2, a home warmer in winter. And 3, up to 50% saving on your fuel bill. It's easy to see it will pay you big dividends to investigate Lowe Brothers Blown Rock Wool Insulation soon.
2 Tennessee substitutions, User at center, Huddleston at right end. Another one, Walt Slater is coming in at tailback. Mississippi, 1st and 10 on their own 28, shift over the left. There's a flanker out wide. Here's the play. The ball is taken in close by 40 Salmon. Salmon tries to go to the weak side. The towel drops and there may be a penalty as Mississippi failed to gain. Tennessee's charged with a 5-yard penalty of offside. Claude Hill is in at fullback for Tennessee. He made that tackle for the Volunteers. The ball's moved up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 to go. The ball on the 33-yard line of the Rebels. 20 yards in from the far side of the field, Tennessee employing a 6-2-2-1 defense. The flanker out to the left this time is Buddy Bowen. Shift over to the left. It's taken on a spinner play. It's given off on an end around. This time to Smith, the right end. Smith carries it up to the Mississippi 39-yard line. That end around even got our spotter, Mr. Simsky, a little off balance. And it's up on the 39 is Vernon Huser of Marcus, Iowa. Tackle for Tennessee. That was a 6-yard gain on an end around. Smith, the right end, number 73, carried. It's 2nd down now, and it's 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. It was 3rd down. I'm sorry, it was 2nd down and 5. Here's the play. The ball is taken by Salmon. He goes over the left side of the line. And Orvis Milner of Tennessee made the tackle. That last penalty was confusing in that I don't believe the officials changed the down back to its original value. We'll check on it in just a moment. A 5-yard penalty is being charged against Tennessee, and definitely this will be a 1st down for Mississippi. 5-yard penalty against Tennessee gives Mississippi 1st down on the 44-yard line in their own territory. Buddy Pike is going in at right end, and Bill Gold at fullback for Tennessee. 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line as a result of that penalty. Shift over to the right. Bowen is out flanking, and it's a shovel pass handed off to Curlin. Curlin is running up to the 45, just short of midfield. He's met head on with a vicious tackle by Bill Gold of Tennessee. Marvin Curlin, the fullback, took a shovel pass from Charlie Conerly, ran to just short of midfield, and Bill Gold met him head on, at 205 pounds of him, and knocked him back to the 48-yard line. A 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 to go. It's the 4th quarter. The score is Tennessee 12, Mississippi 14. Outflanking is Bowen. The backfield shifts over to the right. Conerly gets it, fakes the pass, goes down the center, finds a big hole. He's in Tennessee secondary on the 45 and down to the 43. Ermal Howard, Vernon Huser, and Clayton Sable, they all had to drop back to tackle him, and it's another 1st down for Mississippi as the Rebels roll on. The official moves it back to the 44-yard line, where it's 1st down, 10 yards to go. And you can see smiles of satisfaction going across the face of Lawrence Dempsey as he sees his teammates move right into Tennessee. The clouds have now covered the sun, and it looks like it might rain even before this game is over. Outflanking again. Conerly's back. He hands it off again to Curlin. Curlin cuts back through the center of the line to the extent of about 3 yards, moving to the 41. From the 44, Slater, Stapleton, and Huser tackle that time for Tennessee on the 41-yard line in Tennessee territory. First. Had to catch him from behind by down just short of the 10-yard line. Same thing, almost identical tackle was made against Charlie Justice in the North Carolina game last week, and he was lost to North Carolina this week as a result of such a tackle. But Mr. Conerly was able to get up and come back into the huddle. Time, however, is called for him as he's lying out there on the ground. That Hoffman is a vicious tackler, and when he can come up behind you like that and use all of his weight in throwing the tackle, brother, it is bound to hurt. I don't care how big you are. Frank Hubbell's going in his left end. While time is up, you'll catch these Tennessee substitutions. Mike Paducas at right tackle, and Dave's substitution as the trainer for Memphis for the Ole Miss Rebels. It's the fourth quarter. 12 minutes and 15 seconds left. Mississippi 14, Tennessee 12. We pause briefly for station identification.
Oh, well, not still. Can make your home noticeably warmer and wetter with no draft around windows or doors.
Conerly will stay in that ball game. He will stay in. He was hurt on the last tackle, but it's first and 10 on Tennessee's 13 when it's put down to the official. Outflanking his buddy going to the right. Chip to the right. Conerly's in the tailback spot. He's the spark plug. Here's another one of those shovel passes to Curlin. Curlin's to the 15. The 10. He's caught from behind, but drives on out of bounds on the 8 or 9 yard line. The official rules it out on the 8. Walt Slater ran him out of bounds inside the Tennessee 10-yard line on the 8. A 5-yard gain, second down and 5 to go. On the 8. Moving ever closer to Tennessee's goal. The score is Mississippi 14, Tennessee 12. Here at Trump Stadium, Memphis, Tennessee, before 25,000 fans. Mississippi, the team many people said would be another breather for the Volunteers. First down, Mississippi 13, Tennessee 4. The way they stand right now. Conerly has it running over the right side of the line. He dives into the 5-yard line. Jumps there into the air, way up there, over one of these blockers, and carried over to the 5-yard line. The official rules it back to the 6. Mike Paducas is given credit for that tackle for Tennessee. A 3-yard gain, third down, 2 yards to go. Ball's on the 6. It was only a 2-yard gain, so make it third down and 3 to go. The ball on the 6-yard line of Tennessee. Mississippi in possession, driving hard. They want another score. They're only leading by 2 points, which is not safe. It's a T formation for the Volunteers. Up there under the center now is Buddy Bowen. Shift over to the right, Notre Dame. That puts Paulie Salmon back this time in right formation. He's running the ball up to the 5-yard line, inside the 5 to the 3. And he's tackled over there by Irma Howard of Tennessee on about the 3 or 4-yard line. Play is so close in there, it's hard to see just where the ball is. It looks like it'll be on the 4 instead of the 3. It is on the 4. Carried that time by Salmon, who has switched around there with Conerly. Salmon took it from formation right, which is something we haven't seen this afternoon before. He was in the tailback spot. It's fourth down and 2 yards to go for Mississippi. 4th and 2 for the first down on the Tennessee. 4th and a yard, perhaps it is. Yes, it's 4th and 1 to go on the 4. Mississippi calls for the Chiefs. And it's Conerly carrying the ball. He gets to the 4-yard line and is thrown back. Hard. Oh, that was a vicious tackle by Mike Paducas and Clayton Stapleton of Tennessee. Man, they really threw him back hard, and I don't believe he made his first down. It doesn't look like he made that first down. He was inside the 5, and he didn't. Tennessee's line held. The Volunteer line dug in and held and stopped the vicious Rebels who had started their drive on the 28-yard line. Their own 28 and drove down to the 4 before Tennessee held for down. So they have it now on the 4-yard line. First down and 10 to go. Conerly's going out of the game. He gets a nice ovation from the fans. And in his place, we'll have to check this now. They might have changed jerseys on us here. Blunt has come in. That's who it is. Clayton Blunt is in for Conerly at left halfback for the Mississippi Rebels. There's timeout on the field for a moment. Tennessee is back in the huddle behind their own goal line. It still gets cloudy down here. A stiff breeze is blowing. While we have a moment's timeout, let's get the Tennessee band. 10.5 minutes left in the ball game. Post formation. Slater Gold has gone in as fullback. Miller's blocking. It's Slater deep for the Volunteers. Slater's carrying the ball. 3 men are leading in the first one. He tries to cut back. Does to the extent of several yards. Moving up to the 14-yard line. Almost a first down. There may be a measurement on it. As Walt Slater carries the ball, the foul was dropped and there may be a penalty. We'll see. The tackle was made then for Mississippi by Buddy Bowen. He and Johnny Gailey, the right end. Tennessee is being penalized for holding. A 3-yard penalty for holding. They take it back to the 1-yard line. They couldn't go very far on that penalty. Paul Davis is going in his center for Mississippi. And Harper's in for Poole at left end. Listen to that ovation Poole gets as he goes out. Here's Trump Stadium in Memphis. Mississippi's leading Tennessee. Proctor's back behind the balance line. Here's the spinner play. Bill Gold hands it off to Bill Hillman. Hillman sweeping wide to his left over to the east sidelines and runs into the players' bench on the far side of the field. We don't know where he went out. It looks like both sides might have been offsides on the play. We don't know what the official ruling will be on it, but they were both moving around, milling around down there before the ball was centered. Dave Stevenson, Tennessee's center, has hurt his leg, and Mickey O'Brien goes out to take care of him. Stevenson has hurt his leg. And out of the ball game for the Tennessee Volunteers. We'll have to see who really is in it. It'll probably be Vernon User. The ball is on the 42-yard line. Both sides, if they were, will be first down again. The official decision is on it. Dave Bridgers is going in at center for Mississippi. Irwin Seabold is in at fullback. number 40. Here's the play for Tennessee. J.B. Proctor back in formation right. He fades back, throws a bullet pass over midfield. It is complete to Jim Powell of Tennessee on the Mississippi. Another first down and 10 to go for the Volunteers. On Tennessee's passing attack against the click with Proctor doing the tossing. Tennessee has made 6 first downs in the second half to Mississippi's 15. Singling over to the right. That's the entire game, I'm sorry. J.B. Proctor back in the tailback spot. Throws another pass. It's caught by Powell on the 30. He's tackled by Farley Salmon as he fights his way to the Mississippi 28-yard line. Tennessee's passing attack is very potent. They're showing Mr. Charlie Conerly a thing or two about tossing that mail around out there, but it hasn't been as consistent as Conerly's. His has really paid dividends. Tennessee's got 3 first downs in a row here. They've gone down to the Mississippi 28 now. With forward passes, there's 4 minutes left in the ball game. 4 minutes are left in the game as the official is penalizing Mississippi 5 yards for excessive time out. Excessive times out. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Volunteers on the 23-yard line. Powell's got a break on that. 4 minutes left in the ball game as J.B. Proctor goes back again to throw a forward pass. He can't find an opening in his trap. Back on the 26-yard line by Jimmy Crawford and Bernard Blackwell of Tennessee, of Mississippi. Tennessee's throwing for a loss of 3 yards. Second down, 8 yards to go on the 26-yard line for Tennessee, and Erickson was hurt on the play. Mississippi's left tackle is hurt. We don't know whether he'll be taken out or not. Yes, he is. Beauty man comes in. Number 61, 214 pounds on him. Mark Majors going in at fullback for Bill Gold for Tennessee. The Vols have it 2nd and 8 on the 26. There's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game with Tennessee trying desperately to overcome a lead, which Mississippi is holding 14 to 12. Those orange jerseys come out and look at the 6-2-2-1 defense on the 26-yard line of Mississippi. J.B. Proctor's back. Major Court. Proctor takes the ball. He's going to run to the weak side. He's got beautiful blocking. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Into the secondary. To the 15. Down to the 10-yard line. And is knocked back to the 11. It was J.B. Proctor taking the pass. Running to the weak side. H.A. Smith made the tackle finally on the 11 after the first down for Tennessee. The Vols are moving now. They're on the 11. 15 yards from the far side of the field. First down. 10 yards to go. J.B. Proctor is certainly a smooth operator at that tailback spot. He's shown his colors in more than one game, and today he has been the man thus far. Proctor's got it. He's going to throw a pass over the goal line, and it is not good. Incomplete, intended for Jim Powell or Max Parton. Parton and Powell were both over the goal line. Parton was the nearest to it, but we don't know who might have caught it. Had they been able to get their fingertips on it. The score now with 3 minutes left in this ball game is 14 to 12 Mississippi. Second down and 10 yards to go. The ball is an exciting moment of a ball game. Or Mississippi has an opportunity by 2 points, 14 to 12 here at Trump Stadium, Memphis, Tennessee. The Volunteers come out. They look at a 6-2-2-1 defense, almost a 6-2-3 defense thrown up by Ole Miss. Proctor's back to pass again. We'll see whether or not he can connect. He throws one that is knocked down, incomplete by Dave Bridgers, the setter, intended for Jim Powell. The Tennessee left end. Third down and 10 to go. For the Volunteers, it's thing you can say. If Tennessee succeeds in connecting for a touchdown pass before this ball game is over, 2 minutes and 57 seconds left, it will carry out the prediction of our spotter here this afternoon, Lawrence Sensky. He said if they took to the air, they'd have a chance. If they tried to run it, they wouldn't. Bill Hillman's going in his wingback for Max Parton for Tennessee. Let's see what the Volunteers pull out of the trick bag this time. It's 15 yards from the far side of the field, up the goal to our right. Tennessee on the 11-yard line, third down, 10 to go. Here's the flanker. Going way back to pass is Proctor. Takes plenty of time. Throws one over the goal line. It is not good. It is incomplete. Intended for Jim Powell. Farley Salmon broke it up beautifully. Powell had his fingertips on it, but couldn't hold on to it. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Fourth down, 10 yards to go on the 11-yard line. Up at the east end of the field, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Tennessee making a desperate bid to score against a stubborn Ole Miss 11. Coach Red Drew, that big affable two-fisted Harold Red Drew, has certainly done a marvelous job. Drew has certainly done a the 25-yard line, inside the 25 on the 24. He was tackled on the play by Jimmy Crawford of Mississippi. 50 seconds left in the ball game. It's Tennessee, and a Tennessee man was hurt. It looks like it's Milner. No, it is not Milner who was hurt. It's Ermal Howard who's hurt on the play. We've had several leg injuries out there this afternoon. Time is out again. J.B. Proctor is going into the ball game in place of Walter Slater at tailback for Tennessee. J.B. Proctor back in for Slater at tailback. Howard is being taken off the field. We'll get his substitution in a moment. Now let's check for sure. 10. It's on the 24-yard line where that ball is. The ball's on the 24 as a result of that forward pass caught by Milner. Back there's J.B. Proctor for Tennessee. Let's see what's going to happen. There's 35 seconds left. Proctor's fading back to pass. Can he find an opening? We'll see. Here's one down over the goal line, and it is good to the goal. Tennessee scores. Same pass, catching combination. Proctor to Powell, paid off again. Tennessee goes into the lead by a score of 18-14 with 20 seconds left in this ball game. It was Proctor to Powell. 20 seconds yet to be played. We've got to see whether or not they can convert. Up at the upper end of the field. Attempting will be Jim Powell, the boy who's caught all the touchdown passes for Tennessee this afternoon. The score now is 18-14 in favor of the Vols, with Powell up there to attempt a conversion at the east end of the field. People are beginning to leave these stands. They don't seem to care whether the conversion's made or not. It is not good. It's wide to the right. It is not good. Let's see if we can get a moment of the Tennessee band's music. I thought the band was so excited they couldn't play, but they are playing now. Tennessee 18, Mississippi 14. There are 20 seconds left in this ball game.
25 seconds remaining in the game.
Mustin has gone in at left halfback for Mississippi. Their backfield is now Buddy Bowen, Billy Mustin, Irwin Tebow, and Farley Salmon. Tennessee will kick off to Mississippi and will defend the west goal down to our left. We speak from the south side of the field. Marvin Curlin is now in at fullback for Mississippi. Just went in. Here's the kickoff. Charlie Mitchell booting. It's a low kick. Doesn't go very far. It's taken by Smith, the right end, way up the field on the 43-yard line, carried to the 44. There's 10 seconds left in the ball game. The whistle sounds, and there may be a penalty on the play. The ball's up on the 43-yard line, and we'll see what the... Yes, it's a penalty against Tennessee. There's a break for Mississippi. About 10 or 11 seconds left in the game, and Tennessee's receiving a 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness is charged against the Volunteers. Moves the ball into Tennessee's territory, down to the 41-yard line. And now Mississippi is going to receive a penalty. They're getting a 5-yard penalty, moving it back to the 46. It'll be first down and 15 yards to go on the 46-yard line as a result of the penalty. Time is back in now. Here's the play. Here's the flanker out wide. Buddy Bowen out here to the left. Shift is over to the right. Charlie Conerly's back in there. He's going to try to connect. He fakes the reverse. He's going way back to pass. Tennessee's rushing him back in his own territory on the 35. He's running way back there, trying to get away from Tennessee men. Throws a long one down the field, and it is not good. Oh, it was awfully close. It was right in the hands of Marvin Curran down on the 10-yard line and slipped through. The clock goes up to 0, and we'll see whether or not the ball game is over. Boy, that was so close. The ball game is over, and it was an exciting climax. Curlin nearly caught that football, but it slipped through his fingertip, and now both teams are running out on the field, patting each other on the back, and there's a great spirit of sportsmanship prevailing on the field. Let's see who they're picking up down here. The Tennessee boys are carrying somebody off of the field. They're carrying Jim Powell off of the field on their shoulders. It's a great sight, carrying him off because he caught 3 touchdown passes to win this ball game for Tennessee, a hard-fought, thrilling-to-play football game against Mississippi. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it would be useless to give you too much much of a recap, so rather than leave you right now and then come back to one, here briefly, here's what happened. The totals of this ball game, as they were compiled by Ray Finley of WMC. In first down, Tennessee led Ole Miss 15-7, and in passes, it was 20-15, with Tennessee completing Ole Miss completing 14 out of 20. Tennessee completed 7 out of 15. Each team intercepted one.